Welcome, welcome, one and all, to another edition of SoulSym Showcase. As usual, I am your host, SoulSym Mirak, and with us this evening, we have the wondrous Wondox, the veritable Vers'ekadomini,
As always,
the majestic Morganus,
How y'all doing tonight?
and last but most assuredly, never least, the zillionaire Zevril.
I wonder if there's a money bracket above Zillionaire, because I might be in it soon.
It is Friday, which means we are here with another episode of Aspects and Envoys. And um, last week we were um, last week uh, we were treated to a vision of the past, uh, the last stand of a orange dragon uh, at the against the shadowy dragon figure. Um, Good day, Squiff. Hi, thank you for joining us this evening. Um, but yes, as I was saying, our uh, in in response to this vision, our resident space cadet Virtuous thought it was best to transform into the face of this creature that he saw in the face of the dragon that he saw in the vision, which prompted the sand beast to attack him and cleave his left leg clean off, uh, summoning a sandstorm and slowing time to such an extent that Zevril calling down a mech from space uh, was stalled due to proximity to this creature. Um, through a concentrated effort of the other aspects, Virtuous was uh, relieved from the clutches of this dragon and uh, was about to enter into his own mecha and join the fray when a a gigantic hand made of sand, exploded from the chest of the dragon, snatched him up, and pulled him outside of time. Um, that is where we last left our cast and where we are picking up from tonight. So, um, without further ado, can I get an initiative? We have a. Do we have an initiative order? Do we still have the initiative order, or we want to roll a new one?
I am always okay with
If
playing a new one.
if I may,
Mhm.
technically, if you want, there is an initiative order based off of how the mechs fall from the sky if you want.
That
Because they
is
do fall in a certain order.
okay. So, um, if they fall in order, would you care to present
I
that order
can.
to the party, please? Okay.
Yes I can, and I will tell you which one you can put on the screen first. Uh Actually it will be the first one. White, blue, gold. Uh so falling from the sky first would be a mech that seemed to have extending from like one shoulder, a wing, blue fluorescent energy sweeping through it. These white energy coursing through it, and this holy energy. And as it descends and gets closer, you start to notice that there are chains wrapped all around it, some of which that seem to be vibrating so quickly that you can't see them, and others phasing in and out of being corporeal. It touches down, and Zevril would look over to Wondox first and say, well, it is the fastest, so it's here first. Oh, wow. Was he not here?
I think he got pulled away.
Wondox Areno. Well, we can come back to that, I guess.
Yes, sir. Who's next?
The second one that you can put up on the screen would be, you can tell whose is whose based off of the names on them, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Second one is going to be Mojo's. Second one that falls from the sky, you see has behind it, it seems like it is carrying literal debris with it as it falls, as it has its own gravity. And as you look closer at it, it seems like each individual piece inside of it is very much so alive, down to the solid black mass in its chest. Mojo specifically, actually, as it gets closer, every dye in your body is saying family, more, home, friends, what the fuck. Combination of all those. You recognize this as you down to a molecular level.
That's impressive.
I'm gonna turn this into a scam.
Dang.
He would kind of look over at you, and he would say, as it lands, he would go, "Oh Jesus, I'm trying to remember specifically. This one had a really cool name, and I can't remember it. It's in my notes. Event Horizon, Mercy of the Void."
Who's next?
Then the next one that you can put up on the screen is going to be. Give me a second. Going back to my notes. Vert's already fell and got snatched, so the next one would be mine. To which I would just disappear and be in it. And then the last one, the largest one by far, almost twice the size of every other mech, would be the mech of Maharashtra. Emboldened in like golden in imagery with this massive spinning wheel behind it. It would touch ground, and unlike the rest of them that, like, sure, when it touched the ground you could feel the vibrations, this one, it touched, and for its massive size you did not feel anything, as if it did not want to hurt the earth.
Okay.
And then he will look over at Maha, and he would say, or he would look over at Verse and kind of shrug and be like, from what I understand of Maharashtra and I guess you being him and him being you, you should be able to pilot this. Give me 1 second.
Appreciate it.
The mane of Mon Kalia, Asura's wheel.
I will take as great care of it as I can.
Please do. These are, and as he teleports into his mech, you hear his voice come out of the speakers of his very loudly and cold. It'll say prototypes. They're not designed to be out this early.
What about the suit that I'm in? What about the suit that I was in?
Yeah,
That is
that's
that
it,
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just describing it.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
put them in the chat for you guys to.
Oh, I was describing it. They didn't even say my bad. I thought you were putting them on the because
Yeah,
I was just pulling up the
You know
roll
the
20.
worst. Here's the worst part. I unfortunately am looking at all of them.
Sure. Your mod powers.
That's part of the reason why I didn't upload it just yet.
That's what happened. Okay.
Yes,
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. They're all okay. I see that you're pulling.
It's gonna
You put
force
'em
me
on.
to do them, so you wouldn't mind. 'Cause, just
I'm
put
moving
more
them right now
content.
for you.
Yeah.
And then I'll put the images in the chat as well.
Thank you so very much.
Actually, really quickly, important question. As all of you get in your mechs, you would all see, and this is an important question for all of you because it'll decide something. As all of you get in your mechs, there would be like literally a HUD that would pop up in front of your face that would say, "Do you wish to be debriefed?" How many of you are going to stop and care, and how many of you are going to walk and just get in the mech?
If the mech is saying that it's for home, family, and a whole bunch of other things, I'm just gonna hop in there and just download the long and the skinny,
Get to work.
basically.
I feel
Okay.
like I can split myself into like have one of them listen to the details while the other one just walk and I just walk in. So I have one of me listen.
Wondox, you have one of you listen, and the one of you that is listening to three voices that you recognize that are already in your body. You're weirdly talking to yourself right now. I will send you what that means in a second, and then so I'll send you all this in a moment as well as it matters. Mojo, you get in, you get the upload and download. So yes, Vers'ekadomini.
Yeah.
Are you going to do the debrief?
Yeah, say 5 words or less.
5 words or less.
That's wild.
That's just
Okay, cool. You
No.
say 5 words or less, and Indy's face pops up, thinks about it for a split second, and the 5 words that you see are adapt, knuckles, hundredfold,
I know you got it.
cleaver, and ascension. That's all you get. Those are your 5 words.
Those are my 5 words? Yeah.
Those are your 5 words.
That
Cool.
knuckle, 100-fold cleaver ascension. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So here. And I will start sending all of this information out. I will say this will look a little weird for you guys because this will also have some of my notes in here as well. I'm sorry. But I will send out everybody's but Vers'ekadomini. He got his debrief. Soul, back over to you.
All right. So, if I am not mistaken, the there's a slight difference in where these mecha drop because you summoned uh you called down Mojo's first um at the end of the tail end of the episode. Um
Yes. Oh yeah. So he
so
is
he should
probably
be
over here in the
right
thick of it.
yeah.
And then there we go. This
Yeah.
is,
But yes, everyone
and
else
then
is solid.
he's not here.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
So um the uh as these mechas fall from the sky, uh, the dragon in the center of the storm um, takes intentional stock of the um, of the mechs uh, through the 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 aura, um, and the event horizon is slowly falling, almost as if suspended in a colossal slime. Like that's the kind of resistance that uh, you're feeling from your environment, um, and uh, your die, empowered as they are and as numerous as they are now, are um, providing you reports at a like the ones that are outside of your immediate orbit, your immediate frame, are sending you reports at a rate that is way too fast to be normal. Like you're getting, but they're spaced like they're regular reports. Does that make sense?
It's like I'm getting them in the same interval, but it's like they're sped up once they
Right.
come in.
Exactly. So, um, or rather, you're getting them faster, but they're marked in the same intervals that they've always been marked in. And so there's some of your die that are reporting minutes ahead of you as opposed to where you're currently perceiving stuff happening. Does that make sense?
Mm, I'm
You're
gonna,
getting flashes of the future
yeah, it's yeah.
through the die that are outside of your body.
Mm. I
So
might be able to use.
um and so we'll say um yeah, let's have you guys roll for initiative to see where we land um from this particular situation. Mojo, you have like wherever you land in initiative, we're going to be doing something interesting for you. So just bear that in mind. You're in an odd spot.
Yeah.
Um, your mech is partially suspended, but if I'm reading these designs appropriately, you yourself are outside of the sphere. It's just your mech is partially in it. So there's that. Um,
Is that your last?
um, so he's is that Wondox first? No, sorry,
No, it's
no,
no, no, no. It's
Mojo first.
Mojo. Technically,
Mojo
we're
first,
waiting
and
for
then
Zeb to roll. Zeb's got to roll.
Okay, so you and Maha got the same. Okay, you and Crown.
Yeah.
I'll opt to go last.
Okay, so that being said, uh, you if uh, your mech is your your actions are costing twice the AP, so you have um, you have we'll just say that you have 9 AP for now, for this particular turn, and reminding everyone that standard actions, attack actions, are 3 AP. So at present, they'll be costing you 6, um, and movements will cost you 2, and bonuses will cost you 4. But in that,
Thank you.
we'll amend your AP up to 12.
So, how much is it going to cost me to set up like and reevaluate? If I'm seeing glimpses of the future,
Mm-hmm.
how they're doing this, I'm going to set up the defensive, basically network of he's aiming like this thing already sees a future, and I'm now changing the variables of the space of the future by yanking people to places they're not supposed to be in that future.
Okay.
Like this is gonna be Woogie on steroids.
Okay. Um, so you're going into defensive state to basically react to everyone else's actions to help them succeed, basically providing advantage to everyone, battle trend style.
That and basically leaving a gift for whatever like attacks a certain space, it will be stunted, moved to me, and killed. It just it's now in front of me. We're throwing hands.
Okay. Um, so the next up will be the Maha or the Wondox. We'll do the Wondox.
Dear God, the Wondox is just gonna look at Vers'ekadomini. He's just gonna ask. I'll let him go first because I kind of need him to do a thing.
Okay. So,
So
you will hold your turn for.
I will wait for him because I need him to.
Okay.
Wanda's gonna point at the hourglass inside of this creature's chest, and he's gonna speak to him in a mind frame and say, "Hey, can you stop that from moving, there, sir?
Oh, that's all? Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can totally do that.
Please do, then, sir."
And as as he says that, you are going to basically see um the energy surrounding Verse and hell, even the mech. If you could see Verse, you'd see his pink hair turn green, and you'd see the energy around him turn green as he opens a portal, and you hear him chant Viscosia. Plunge into this. I really need this favor. And you're going to see a amalgamation of just ooze come out and like you're sort of clogging a drain, clog into this hourglass area, sort of stopping it up, or at least trying to stop it up
Okay.
and solidifying it.
So for this, we are going to need a contested roll
Yep.
because you are interfering with a divine, or because I'm presuming you're trying to summon this as close to the hourglass as possible. Yes.
Yeah, basically where the hourglass is where this portal is just going to start spewing out ooze. Yeah.
Okay. So in that, I need you to make me a Arcana check with a DC of
Don't worry, it's just a god creature. You can handle that.
I mean, had he gone through that debrief, you know.
He's got it. He's got it.
this number.
I'm gonna send you what I just sent Soul, and you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh internally with me.
So I'm so very sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Whatever,
It's
you'll figure it out.
that's a 115
Oh, 115. Yeah, no problem. Cool.
No
with
problem.
disadvantage. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I have advantage, so would that not cancel
So
it out?
straight roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, you're destroying the thing.
Oh, I
It's
put
not
2
good.
E's. I put 2 E's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 160.
Let's go.
Cool. So you summon a warbling mass of ooze from the plane from Viscotia, the plane of ooze, and it falls on top of the centrifugal, like the rotating, the oscillating rings around this hourglass. And you can see that there's something uh, that it's reacting to something. It is burning through something around these rings, but the rings themselves are still uh, moving, though it is a bit slower.
I'll try to enhance the ooze however many spell points I need to be able to fully stop it.
Okay, and how much damage are you trying to produce right
Oh
now?
no, my goal is not even to deal damage. It's the goal is to this thing doesn't get to move.
Right. So, um,
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't specify the damage type, or anything, it's gonna be erasure. That suit defaults to erasure damage, like your axe. You would know this if you listened to the debrief, you fuck.
Nah.
I was like, not trying to medicate right now, but don't you kill our boy.
Rust, I feel like would be the best option.
You're gonna go with rest.
Yes.
Thank
Because
you.
it goes acid. It goes poison, acid. No,
It goes
po-
acid, rust, um,
the one after
corrosion.
rust. I thought rust was the.
Corrosion.
Corrosion.
I
Yeah.
want to go corrosion.
Okay. Corrosion. That is just corrosion. Yeah, you sure, you sure. Yeah. Okay. So, as you are um, producing this effect, um, you notice again that it is reacting to something, but um, there there seems to be uh, there seems to be something in the way of the ooze itself, and it is trying to remove that thing to achieve the effect that you indicated. Um,
Can I see what it is or sense what it is?
it is a membrane barrier uh, around the the glass around the oscillating rings. So um, it's as if the rings themselves are producing a barrier around the hourglass.
Got you. Okay.
But you've slowed them down a little bit.
Okay. I will be focusing on that until I act. Well, I'll spend some time analyzing the membrane to ignore its effects.
Okay. So I will need you to um, give me two insight checks. Give me an insight check now, and then another insight check at the beginning of your next turn. Next up will be Wondox.
Okay. Wondox, seeing this giant mech land beside him, he's gonna stroll into it real fast and try to see what he runs into while he's in there. What does he run into while he's in there?
When yours specifically on the inside, when you go in there, on the inside, it looks a lot bigger than it is. It feels like it is a whole lot of empty space, and that you would have to actually run to get through it. Otherwise, you will be here forever. Is immediately what you feel once you walk in. It just feels like an endless corridor. There are little arrows on the floor that are pointing the way, lighting up everything.
My goodness, he could have made this as a simple run and meet the table down there. Wondox then. Where is? Let me see what specifically my speed is at right now. At the speed of what is, let's say, about 40,000 miles every 6 seconds. How far? How long does it take me to get to something?
That's Mach 3.
Yeah.
Sure sounds like it.
You hit Mach 3 and you notice that the area around you starts to warble and bend as if you're looking at something that's not there. You look down at your feet as they are running and they're on something. Something is keeping up with your speed. You feel all of the energy that you are exerting getting sucked into it. Do you go faster?
we're gonna kick it up a notch. We're gonna make this. We're gonna go for. We're gonna put up to 4 because I can hit 4 right now.
You hit
So-
Mach 4 and you see the illusion kind of like reality shatters around you, and a this massive treadmill. Think, you know, the like the motion table they were on in Pacific Rim? It's
Okay, yeah.
it's that, but for just you're locked in and running already. And the mech, as like you can feel it is starting to like kind of move in place with your emotions, and a screen pops up that just says you are fully synced. You have to be going Mach 4 to use this.
Okay, I so am happy that we established this right here. God, outside of the table, what is right next to me? I asked that out of curiosity's sake. Outside of the treadmill, is there like a screen, visual
Yes.
to see what's there? Okay.
Full 360 screen around you, seeing with like as if you can see fully outside.
At that ideal moment right now, dear God, a altar of Wondox kind of just comes out, and he is just looking at this in phenomenal view, and he's just, what is all of this? This looks like the one thing from the show. And as he is just in awestruck right now, Wondox is trying to see, okay, where is my location at? And he's trying to look through the screens. And so he sees the full battlefield, correct?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Just making sure that now I'm like, okay. Had a limit, gotta hit it. Here now, operating, we're fine. Vers'ekadomini is doing with the hourglass, yes or no? I'm assuming he can see it or he can't.
Yeah, yeah. You are able to see that Vers'ekadomini has managed to manifest this glob thing on top of the hourglass that seems to be causing some it's a noticeable slowdown to you, but in the grand scheme of relative speed, it's negligible at present, but something is happening.
Okay. For this round right now, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try to put Ice Magus through the mech. If that is something Wandas can do in this mech, if he can just let the eternal frost that is his heritage
Mm-hmm.
flow from the mech, and he's gonna try to step as close as he can to get at least that little good 30 feet next to it going right now.
Okay.
Just for that effect right now.
Okay. So you're venting the polar aura through
The mech.
the Mechs exhaust system.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say it, trying to see if I could pulse it out from that ring that's in front, that's on his back right now.
Yeah. Yeah. That a good skill for pilot.
Again, if I need people to pilot, I have options here.
Yeah, we'll call it we'll call it a charisma.
What now?
Charisma. Give me a
Okay.
charisma check. We'll call it a 72.
God. Yeah. Get away. All right. I did not. I if you want Zev to get his thing going, this is all I'm got
Yeah.
right now for me.
Cool. So, Zevril, you would be up next, sir. Well,
Zevril is taking a moment to kind of assess how everybody is adjusting to the mechs and like how they're utilizing it. And the first thing that I want to do is kind of like using I don't know if it would be a bonus action or an action, you can tell me. But the cloak of Zevril's mech would kind of like open, and a small surveyor drone would pop out with this big golden black eye. And it would fly over, and it has it'll fly over and it will look at this beast, and a rune in its eye will flash. This is an upgraded version of the God's Eye. I'm trying to see how much information I can get on this son of a bitch. Really, anything.
Okay. Uh, give me the history, arcana, religion, insight.
Don't mind me, I was rolling my portents. Are these my options?
No, these are your checks.
Oh, you're telling me to roll all of them. Oh, okay. My bad. You want
you're
what?
History, arcana, religion, insight, investigation.
Investigation, arcana are both intelligence checks, and the score is the same. So, do you still want me to roll? Okay, making sure. All right. Oh God, I'm gonna need help with these dice. I don't have the sheet open. 111 intelligence. What's my roll? Maha. Oh, Orso.
40-16. 40-16 plus 24.
40-16 for 111. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my bad. 111. Yeah, my bad. I lied. It's 1d16. Obviously, 3d18.
3d18, 1d16.
Yeah, because he said 111, so 111. So that's the number.
3d18, 1d16.
Mm-hmm.
Plus
27. Plus 27.
Okay, plus 27, and then my modifier is
Here you go. Yes.
and then my bless is a d20.
Yes.
And Mojo, what is your die bonus?
I believe it's 70.
Thank you. That's without the bonus, right? Because that's only the
That's the base, not the make bonus.
Thank you. All right, d20 and then 70. Thank you. All right, all together, everybody. That's our first one. All right, so that's our Arcana at 205, and then the next one up, I'm gonna do investigation right now since I have it fucking cocked and ready to go. 194. Okay. What was you said? Insight. Insight is gonna be wisdom. 100 on the stack, please, ladies and gentlemen. What is 100?
100 is, I believe that's 25.
No, that one's that is the 40-16.
That's the 40-16. Okay, 40-16.
Because 100 on the dot is right there between it. Yeah.
All right, and this is insight. Oh, don't forget my bless. And the die. All right, insight is 183, and then what else did you want?
History.
I got Arcana, insight, and okay, history. History is also intelligence. Son of a gun. I could have just here, copy, paste, boom. Ooh, one of those was an explosion. I gotta roll you another D18. I'm sorry.
Okay, so with
230. No,
27.
227. Yeah, so 227 history, 218 insight, 194 investigation, 205 arcana.
Okay. So, the god eye has been able to identify that the immediate area around the
Also, I would like to just really quick toss this in there because I can't not, because she deserves some amount of recognition in this campaign because it's been a year. We're gonna call it Giovanni's Eye.
Okay. um,
G doesn't count. G is Gitizan, so that's
right.
already taken. So Giovanni's Eye. Carry on.
Yeah. So Giovanni's eye reveals to you that the 90-foot radius around this creature um, uh, is is diffuse or completely occupied by microscopic temporal shards. Uh,
The
that
things that were erasing Lume or Virtuous and
yes,
a Wondox in the beginning. Okay.
yeah, um, and they it apparently allows them to ignore armor and hardness for most objects. Um,
We don't
uh,
like that.
it also uh, imposes a stacking penalty on uh, on objects, on creatures within its radius for for the duration, for as long as they remain within the aura. Um, currently,
I'm assuming there's more.
yes.
Okay, really quickly, I'm going to relay because very specifically that means no one can really get hit, though I'm not worried about anyone getting hit except for the Mech of Maharashtra. The Mech of Maharashtra can still get hit by that and it be not detrimental. The rest of you, you literally hear just several go, first things first, don't get fucking touched by this unless you're in the Maha Mech.
Um, the uh, second thing is that the hourglass seems to be producing a secondary aura that has slowed the that is a inertial dampener, inertial diffuser. I'm sorry. Um, um, all actions are cost twice as much within the aura of chronal friction, um, and uh, um, within that radius, projectiles lose their momentum almost instantly. which is
How
why the sandstorm is present, but it appears to not really be moving.
how big is the radius?
This is a 75-foot radius.
Okay. Zevril, the second thing Zevril would say is, and as he says it, the schematics would open up in front of one, like on one of Wondox's screens, and he would go, "Oh, Captain, my Captain, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. Your flag. If you could plant the flag at any moment in time, and it's gonna pull up so that he'll get the debrief on that. What else you got for me? Because I mean, we have something for that as well.
Um,
Hopefully, it'll somewhat work.
it appears to also be um, composed of the Edgewind and Load and Lie litanies.
What the fuck is that?
It's made of slashing and acid damage, but the
Like on an atomic level?
yes,
That's cool.
um,
I want that. Carry on, my bad. Several got excited.
um, and there appears to be a
Like the beast as a whole is made of that.
yes.
Okay, that's fucking awesome.
So the on a subatomic level, this creature operates off of what eventually is identified as slashing damage and what is eventually identified as acid damage or earth damage.
Zevril's face is gonna pop up inside of Mojo's mech, which I should say the inside of Mojo's mech is very lavish and uh, somewhat remindant of his royal status, as if to say Zevril does not forget that you are who you are. Though it is not as upplayed as others of your court would expect it to be. It is still somewhat downplayed because he knows you're not trying to be all, flashy and pizzazzy. But his face is gonna pop up in your next to your comfy chair, and he's gonna be like, hey, by any chance, and I know I might be asking a lot, can you segment off me a piece of this? Just I don't care if it's it's a claw, if it's a tooth, if it's feather. Just, can you segment me off a piece? Is that too much to ask? Since you're hacking away at it.
Yeah, like what you
Hey.
see inside the mech is just like Mojo's actually sitting there in like a Doctor Strange pose, like right in the middle. And what would normally be the different clones, there's like a lot of hands and arms all moving around, calculating. He's he's using the fact that hey, he's seeing into the future. One gives you a thumbs up, but it's in your direction, but you
No, I
kind of focusing.
He totally accepts that and is just like, all right, cool. He's not even, the worst part is he's not even phased by that, even though he should be. He just kind of looks and goes, oh, that's pretty cool. I should do that sometime. And just kind of moves on.
Mr. Zevril,
Face pops up on your screen.
you know I can make, like, all of those, right?
Uh-huh. While I know that you can make it, there's a difference between making it and getting it from the source.
Yeah, I can make the source to get it made.
We'll compare to see how those operate. Do that too. I like that. I have another mission for you though. I know you're not Maha, but you are Maha. I know you're different than Maha. However, this mech is designed to operate like Maha. So can you do me a massive favor and get in its face and beat its ass? This mech was made for a war dog, and I need you to be a war dog.
Here's the thing. There's a lot about this creature that tells me that even this mech won't last hitting it a couple times. I don't think that's wise.
Zerril's just kind of On one hand, he hears you. He does, but on the other hand, he's annoyed because you didn't read the debrief. So he's just like, we'll circle back to this later, and his face will disappear, and he'll bring back up Giovanni's eye. Did you have any? It sounded like you had 2 more things for me because that was 2 of my 5 rolls, so there should be 3 more.
Yes. So you are noticing, or rather, you're picking up the concept of, and this is going to make your brain tickle, molecular pitting and amputation logic is being marked in different areas throughout the aura.
Oh, it's literally planning out Severs. It's has Sukuna's domain expansion. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
You also,
can I see? Hold on. Can I see this? Can I possibly see where it's trying to do this?
if you try to isolate the instances, you see a tracker pop up on the top right side of your HUD that places amputation logic on one tracker and molecular pitting on a second tracker. Amputation logic is hovering around, it is fluctuating between 80 and 90. Molecular pitting is sitting at 1.1K.
Moving that from my HUD to Mr. Future Sight Man, and saying,
these are
basically
instances of death.
Yeah, basically, no. It's just like, basically telling him that, and it's just like, Zevril's just gonna be like, you have my permission to move me at any moment in time to make sure my head does not go flying, and also the Mech's head. Please and thank you. He's gonna pull up the screen on Vers'ekadomini's screen and show him how there's like fucking 9 severs just across his mech. I think you're gonna die if this hits you. So
like you're a zombie.
Yes, but also I don't know if you've died, but Maha's died. Do you remember what that felt like? Can you access his memories? It hurts.
Yeah, but like, don't be a coward.
He's shutting the screen again. Going back to the God's Eye or Giovanni's eye.
Yes.
He's not allowed to open up the communicator for like 5 minutes.
There are waves, kind of like pulses, that are intermittently radiating from the hourglass in consistent intervals, that the eye has been tracking since the beginning of the encounter. But the effect itself cannot be identified. It's comparing it to the other verbs that you've discovered throughout the litanies, and the closest that you're able to get is sorry, the closest that you're able to get is sheer. And,
oh no.
And failure.
Oh. The Maha Mech was designed for this on some extent. None of the rest of these were, oh, this is going to be very interesting. Okay.
I feel like I cut out
I,
the most important part. And came
I,
back to your Maha's mech.
oh no, I said the Maha Mech is designed very well. So I did not know anything about what this thing could do, but what I worked on, it seems like a lot of what you guys can do is very built for this situation. I am actually the only person that I did not give myself a kit that is very useful for this situation. I'm actually, huh? I have to think of something on the
Don't you
fly.
have like everybody's thing? So like,
Yes, I do, but I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to be original because if I don't, Zevril will never grow. And
well, you're
that is the issue that
well,
I'm having with him.
well, you know, it's unique to be able to create off of what other people have. If you know what we have and you know what we have works, build on top of it. That's what production does. It improves.
That's what these mechs are.
Yes, but it's for you this time, not just us. Take what I can do and improve on it. Produce something that's better and compound on top of it. Same thing with Wondox's speed, and obviously you're doing it pretty well with the die.
Someone's gonna sigh. How does he keep opening the community? How does he keep opening the chat? The chat's not even opening. Why do I hear him in my head? I closed the mind link. I can't escape from him. And then you just get a sigh from him because at this point, this feels more in character than out of character. You'll get just a massive sigh from Zevril as he goes. You're right, but also that is easier said than done. It's not like this isn't the first time I've had this conversation. The first person that beat me over the head with this is currently trapped in an hourglass, so if we can save the rest of the sentimentals till after he gets back and can browbeat me some more, I'd appreciate it. I can only take so much. I'm weak.
Well,
As you called me earlier, a coward.
If I can make it easier for you, would that help?
Zevril's gonna say this, but he's meaningless. If you don't catch the sarcasm, I'm just gonna enunciate it now. This is coming out purely sarcastic. He's gonna go, ha, sure, yes. If you can make my life easier for how I learn, grow, and adapt, by all means.
Okay, the moment he says that, Verse falls asleep. And the moment Verse falls asleep, Zero, you feel like someone's walking inside of your mind. Okay, think of literally anything.
What? He's in my head right now?
He is inside your head. You agree? You accepted the contract.
It's not often that I am taken out of my element. Jesus Christ. It's especially not often that it happens as a player. What just happened? Okay. Zevril immediately freezes, and I guess whenever somebody tells him to think of something, the first thing that he defaults to, regardless, is his wife. The source of his power, his everything, his reason for being.
The moment you think of your wife, you're going to see an illusionary replica of what you find most powerful about your wife appear in front of you as an illusion. but it's real.
The domineering qualities of a strong, independent black woman?
Yes, I would hope so. And whatever you feel her powers are what her powers are based on.
She's the goddess of death in the afterlife.
Okay, having a domain does not signify what your power.
That's why I'm not quite understanding your question. I'm not quite understanding what. So help me out here. What is he asking
That's
of
up
me?
to you then.
So he's saying, like Hela is the goddess of death, right?
Right.
But she uses swords and daggers and crows and warbly magic shit. Like, yes, it eventually leads to death stuff, but her style and how she attains that or how she reaches that is different. Take that in the same vein as Death from Sandman. Um, she is really just effectively a space jumping, time hopping social worker who comes to let people know, hey, it's time for you to go. She don't fight really. She doesn't really fight anybody about anything because she doesn't have to. People understand that when she shows up, it's time to just go.
Okay. Then is the correct answer to this: in death, everything submits to her. Her power is literally, once you die, submission over all. Is that more of an answer of what you're looking for? Because her power is literally the Sun Jinwoo power. That's how I got it. Like when you die, your soul is mine type shit. So she's a progenitor of that in my world. So like her power is submission over all. I guess submission, really. That's what you're asking.
Okay, better way to put this, because how this works is the power works based off of your memory of that person. So, for example, if you were to think of Maharashtra, you'd create high impact punches, and you'd be able to grow larger.
So, the Queen of Bones.
Yeah, literally the Queen of Necromantic Endless Armies. That's where Queen of Bones, Skulls. Yeah, yes.
That helps.
Yeah, gotcha.
That is what this illusion does. It has that active power set that is based off of what you know and understand.
Yeah, that's Queen of the Legion is what you're got it. That's what I'm looking at. Okay. But what does that have to do with me?
That's what you thought of.
Okay.
So
Zevril's confused again.
Do you see yourself as an extension of your wife, or are you a monument to her? Are
yes.
You her do you see yourself as her equal or as her most loyal subordinate?
Yes to everything, but do I see myself as her equal? No, that is the goal. Because I know the moment I am able to see myself as my wife's equal or better, it is the time that I can truly be with her, because I can actually exist with her. I can exist on her realm.
What does the equal you look like? Or what does the equal you think of himself? That is what you're looking for.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I turn illusions into reality and make it a memory for you to gain power from temporarily.
Oh. Okay. Cool. Okay.
context.
That means what that looks like for me is
You just zoned at the end of Chimera arc.
I don't know what the fuck that means. What that looks like for Zevril is equivalent of like the most high-tech necromancy you have ever, like, legitimately, if Tony Stark and was a necromancer, if Tony Stark was the King in Black, the fucking and the Lord of Necromancy, all of his, yes, the endless drones, the endless, it's endless. They literally they fall. The pieces rebuild themselves back together. He summons anything and everything. The drones take the fallen enemies of his husk and build more. Is what that I guess looks like for Zevril. Just the ability to all death before him turns into resources, and it gives me everything that you were.
Okay. So
what the fuck does that mean for right now? You asked me all these damn questions.
in the moment that you envision yourself this way, Indy will send you alerts that um, your your mainframe, your system's uh, power consumption is increasing exponentially because your tracking parameters are syncing up with your soul count. And smaller versions of your mech begin to uh, manifest around you, and uh, each of them have a have differentiating marks that allow you to immediately know which one of your souls or which one of your wards is within the uh, umbral mech that has been summoned before you. And similar to the Chitauri storming the barrier at Wakanda, these legions begin to uh, throw themselves into the chrono friction aura and uh, uh, detonate the, or rather, interact with and trigger the amputation logics and scattered um, uh, molecular pitting fields, and kind of cutting uh, or building a path of
Safety.
yeah of static matter within the
Oh. Like literally using more or less their corpses to take the blows and so there is a safe path.
yes.
Got you. Okay. Now, while I don't feel like I did a lot on my turn because I didn't use any of my actions, I feel like I did a lot on my turn because I got a lot of information. I'm just gonna opt to not do anything else on the rest of my turns just for the sake of turn order and shit. Yeah, I got a lot to think about right now. Fuck. Y'all have fun. The session wasn't supposed to be about me, Maha. Damn.
um, so then that leaves our uh, leaves our dragon. to do things. Ooh man, our dragon has to do things.
Real quick, the number I made
Oh yes,
80.
for your
No, it's 100. It's 103 because of the 70 dice that it fixed.
Okay.
I will say, when I'm assuming when I open my eyes and whatnot, you're back in your Mac, right?
What?
You're back in your Mac now. You're no longer in my head. You're in my head still.
Yes.
He never left it.
You thought
He
it
never
was a
left his
simple
Mac.
he leaves?
He,
You
he,
fool.
he never left your Mac. He
Same way I never left Wondox's.
He's still in here, talking with people. I don't know what he's trying to do in here.
Well,
I am
so
literally
he
gonna
just-
have a
so there's
separate mic.
there's just a him in here now.
You accepted the improvement contract.
You fool.
Wait,
You should have read.
so there's just a him in here now.
I don't know what you thought this
fool.
was.
Now you will suffer for real.
Wait. No.
You thought you could hear me before? You
So-
thought you could hear me
You're
before?
gonna hate me now.
Just let you just for context again. He's
So I
the
agreed to
aspect of
him.
word now. You got to treat these conversations like you're talking to a fae.
I mean, yes, I on some level I was, but this wasn't on the list of the worst possible thing that I thought could
Remember, my
That's
mastery
not-
is fully over illusion and dream magic too.
Yeah, face it.
just in my head. So that means him and Matthew are just gonna be, oh god, get out of my head.
Well, I will say on the plus side, you have another person who's in Watham's camp. He's just got Matthew's.
You mean there's someone here that has sense, unlike Matthew? There's two people that have sense and one person that doesn't. I get what you're putting down. Let me just gotta get Maha in here. It'll even out.
um, so in it's so wild that this particular party has had such fervent conversations about clear terms of interaction. But anyways, it's the dragon's turn, and he has things that he wishes.
Oh,
to do.
I did. I was trying to say something before the old Doofy said something. Well, so if he's not back in his Mac, regardless, if he's in my head, then
Also,
there's
in my Mac.
fucking
He's also
cool. Then I'm gonna ignore the you in my head for a brief moment, because on some level that aggravates Zevril. Like Zevril's gonna box the you that's in my head and throw it somewhere for a brief moment, even though he knows that's not gonna keep it contained. And he's gonna pull up the comm link and go, 1, thank you. 2, don't ever do that again. 3, this is weird. But 4, here, and he's going to send you at least one of the things for the debrief that you ignored, and close the comm link. Because on one hand, like, he's thankful to you, but on the other hand, this is weird, and he's embarrassed. You're in his head now. You saw some of his literal deepest thoughts about his wife, and and now the power. He feels weird. Like you've seen him and his wife for how he truly sees them, and he doesn't like that. I'm sending you a DM.
It's okay, Mr. Pompous.
Oh God, don't. Okay.
I'm ignoring that and sending you a DM.
So, Wondox, you were able to bond your Dantru to the biomechanical subsystems of your mech, and and route the Frost Magus aura through the frame itself. And I believe we had it set at a 50-foot or right? 30.
The original or was 30 for the polar. Frost was at a 60.
Okay. So putting it through the mech will put the um, frost at 90 and the polar at 60.
Okay.
Um,
And Wondox runs inside the mech. There's a 15 dashes twice inside the mech. 15 feet dashes inside the mech.
Okay. Copy that. Building up that speed, compounding that Murasoku. Dragon.
All of his movement is compounded. So if he's moving 15 feet, he's actually moving whatever that is times 3.
Okay, then I'm good for my next turn then. You fools.
Is the
Like he literally got the. These are for if I haven't made this part obnoxiously clear, these are basically the best amplifiers Zevril has ever made in his life.
Understood.
But it's also because they're built with the basis of your mantles in its chest. Like for how he understands you guys and how he understands your powers, he did it. He put his heart and soul into these.
Wonderful.
If I see that, I'm the problem. I just put my soul inside your head.
Shut up. See, it's because
So much stuff. There's so many things happening.
So many things. And I believe it is the dragon's turn to fuck us up unless he takes ice damage.
Yeah, he's yeah, I keep trying to find the thing that he does that I swore was in these notes just a few moments ago, but um, 1 second. Nope, wrong one. Who's at this? Okay. There we go. Is that it? So, yes, the dragon itself is going to, with its turn, first grab the, um, it will grab one of the, um, one of the soul mechs and launch it at the, Zevril, um, just because of thematic recognition and connection. Um, the um, the mech itself moves with a very slow cadence initially, and then as it exits the radius, it speeds up to a near impossible speed. So I will need for you to roll me uh, 2 dexterity saves at disadvantage.
Huh? What do I need to do?
2 dexterity saves.
Why me? What'd I do?
Um, the 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 soul mechs that you yeah,
Yeah.
one of them got thrown back at you. So and it was moving very slow in the field, and then once it got to the edge of the field,
Yeah. Yep.
yeah,
I
it
understand.
kind
Okay.
of rail turned at you.
Uh,
Hey, I got a question since I literally said I was seeing the future for defense.
Yes. So
That
so
should
yeah, you can neutralize the disadvantage. So yeah, so just two reflex saves.
I also did say I was sending attacks back. So like that's going back to him. It's gonna
It's
pop
gonna
back
be
in.
his way. Right. He still has to be fast enough to avoid the nons. Like he can see it coming as much as he wants
Should
to.
I be rolling this because it's like me moving him? Or like or is he just gonna
You
take
can aid. You can. I mean, I won't even have you roll for it. But he'll have. He can take a +10 to his roll in addition to +10.
so you want me to roll a dexterity roll?
Yes.
Got it.
Dexterity saving throw.
So dex saving throw is gonna be a. It's a. See, dexterity is a 92. Can I get the? Can I get my Daisy for 92, please?
22. Yeah, 92 should be 22, which is 2d16, 2d14.
2d16 plus 2d14. Awesome. And then one of my portent rolls was a 17, and the other two don't matter. So we're going to roll 1d16 and add 17 to this because I'm going to use that portent roll of a 17. What d20 for the bless and a +10 from Mojo. Any do I get the die bonus still?
Um, yeah, you still get the die bonus.
So instead of 70, it's 80. I'll take that. D20. That'll be there's a crit in there. Hold on. Here's another 14. Oh God. Okay. I'm not good at math. So somebody who
Yeah,
is
I
good at
got it.
math.
158. And with a 158, um, you would manage to uh, avoid uh, the collision. Uh, However, there's a aftershock um, that could not be anticipated, um, or rather, there's an aftershock of the you that did not anticipate or did not get out of the way. So you will receive. Uh, Flag. Yes. Okay. Um, you will receive. I gotta roll this damage real quick. My apologies. Session rules. A number is 34.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give you both of my other portent rolls, so you're gonna get a 5 and an 8.
Okay. Okay. You take, uh, and I'm so terribly, terribly sorry for this. Um, 700 lag damage. So, and um, what that means is, uh, for the next minute, you have a AP tax of 7 points on each action, um, and uh, you're effectively slowed. You were moved out of the way, but something hit you, so you're processing slower. Um, that's about what you can say for description right now. Um, and um, his I would need a dexterity saving throw from um, Verse as a line of sand comes spewing forth towards your mech, uh, and it Jar Jar encourages you to evade
Man is throwing hot rocks that could be made into glass at me.
effectively. That's how you want
Now
to
it's your
play it.
turn to catch a stray.
Um, can mm, he urges me to dodge, so I'm gonna do that. We the mech are going to move um away from the pocket sand this dragon has attempted to accustom me with.
Calling it pocket sand is disrespectful. But
What do I need to
um,
roll to get the out of dodge?
to get out of dodge, you need to give me a that is a that plus that um uh, that's a 125. That's what I need for you.
Got you. All right. Luckily, I am somewhat good at these. I wait. Roll less than 8.
You said what? Uh,
Hold on, I'm doing the roll.
okay, copy that. That's what it is.
I got a 151.
151. Okay.
154.
154. Okay. So, 154, you are able to dodge, um, but you do still take some damage to your mech.
Was that with?
Hmm?
I was gonna say was that with the +10, but I was like, yeah, it just didn't matter.
Yeah. It's not much damage, not as much damage as it should be. Zevril didn't take as much damage as it should have, but still taking damage. This. This number. Blam. And that number. Okay. Um, so Maha or Vers'eka, um, your mech takes 1,200 damage as um, you narrowly evade the high pressure burst of sand that expels from this creature's mouth, and uh, you know, spiral out of dodge, but sand gets into the gears, servos, and gaps uh, within the plating of the mech, causing it to slow down in a similar fashion. Um, the uh, the lag damage is also causing you to uh, take actions with an additional 7 AP cost to them for the duration of the conflict.
Hey, Mr. Gurlock, sir. You know, I, I'm gonna have to clean this later, and I don't want to. So, like, can you keep targeting them and not me? I'd really appreciate that. I don't even know if you can hear me, but I'm scowling at you.
um, uh, Next up would be the top of initiative with um, Morganus, and I need you to start your turn giving me a Constitution saving throw.
Nice to spit when you're talking.
You sir, you just shut your face.
Spats ain't at me.
But Morganus,
Yeah, I'm rolling.
got you. And you're rolling Constitution to um, to see if you
I don't know if that's rolled right because that doesn't seem possible.
Oh yeah, no. Ooh. What the what? What did you write? Uh, try that again. Did, okay, yeah, the 1d20 plus. There you go. There we go. Got it. That's better. Um, so you uh, evade the um, rather you're able to realize the actual timeline that you are in response to like when this attack comes. So um, you will be able to react to it in real time, meaning that this is a contested attack roll for you, my friend. Uh, you're getting a Kenpachi versus Tosin moment real quick. Uh,
Mm, so what am I rolling for an attack?
so you're rolling your uh, normal attack roll. Um, if you're using the new thing, if you have uh, the new breakdown, I'm not sure if I gave that to you or not yet. You would be using body, the pull from your body uh, plus your attack bonus, plus whatever other bonuses you have.
Body would be con, right?
Yes, yes, um,
And you said strength modifier.
yes.
Okay, so that's
What's the number?
for strength modifier is a 27.
And your
But that's
con?
not, and con is like one something.
Okay,
Okay, no, so strength is 40, but I'm with the 70, and then con is 120 plus the 70.
okay. So 120 uh, is 2d20, 2d18, I believe. Yep.
Is it? 220.
No, I'm sorry, I'm bugging. Yeah,
That was 1d20,
yeah, 120. No, you're right. Yeah,
1d20, 3d,
2d20, 2d18,
3d18.
1d20, 3d18, plus 29, and then I roll this thing to go against you.
Okay, to make sure that I have this right, it is I'm rolling my con, so it's the 1d20, 3d18 plus 29,
Correct.
and then I'm adding my strength modifier, so that's another 27
Mm-hmm.
plus my 70.
Correct. And then
I don't think they rolled right again.
shit. That's interesting. Okay. 210. Um, so total is 179.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, that is
And
very
I used one of my reactions.
sure. What would you like to do, my friend?
We are going to cast Silvery Barbs.
Oh, I forgot my D20 from Wondox.
I don't even care about that. Reroll your shit, reroll your shit, Saul.
Understood. Silvery barbs in the boss. I understand.
Gotta help my boy out.
That number plus that number. That is 7. Okay. Huh. It went up by 1. So,
Excuse me?
the total roll, because
Went from a 210 to a 211. I hate you.
you silvery barbs. I'm so sorry. Um,
But you keep the lower, but it doesn't necessarily
Yeah,
matter. So
yeah.
regardless, I'm gonna use it as a reaction. Fucking goddamn it! It's fucking
Do it again.
Mojo.
Okay.
You no Mojo. You reroll, damn it. I'm not. I don't want to. I feel like I'm tempting fate by making him reroll. He got 1 higher. If I make him do it again, he's gonna get a lot more higher. I see a lot of 2s and 1s and 3s, and I'm not testing that. Mojo, you reroll this time. I'll call that.
Dysfunctions. That deific kick is it's really nice.
Oh,
Yeah. So you're okay.
Oh my god, I've been muted.
Yes, yes, you have. Um, so
Big dog, I'm about to just
Mojo,
give you my bonus, but I don't want
Uh,
to.
I can technically just amp.
And I
Uh,
can't.
I,
I can't too, but that doesn't feels like cheating to do it all the time.
yeah, but
so
like,
That's why I tried to do it the RNG way. It's okay. You can bear the cross of amping. I did it the RNG way. Go ahead, amp him.
Well, now you make me feel like a bitch.
Exactly. I know.
This is my spell, you ass.
And I know
Roll
yours is amp, mine is replay. I know. We all have our like trademark custom
You
spells.
know what? Yeah,
Actually,
you're suffering
wait.
the
Can I
consequences.
cast
Whatever.
replay on Mojo to just make him double up on the action as if he was doing it twice, so he gets to roll twice and both rolls count instead of rolling once?
Yeah, totally not worse than what I would have done. Totally.
I'll say
I feel like it would benefit him more.
if you want to do it, I'm not
Nope,
gonna
I don't
stop
like
you.
that. No, because then you're gonna do some nonsense where it multiplies the amount of attacks that are coming at him. I already see through this. Nope, we're good. Maha, what do you have? I don't trust him.
Will the consequences come towards me?
Yes. That's a silly question. Don't even ask him that.
Okay,
Carry on.
I'm going to cast from Zevril's mind.
What the fuck? I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. There
I'm gonna cast
better
from
be a contested roll for this, cause I swear to God, if you fucking Steven Universe me right now, I'm gonna fight you.
I'm
God
gonna
damn it!
cast from Zevril's mind. I'm gonna
Oh
cast
my.
So
Amplify.
to pull that off in this particular instance, because of where you because of the target of your effect, I'm gonna need you to give me an Arcana check to get the spell off, and then I'm also going to need you to give me a Deception check to pull it off from Zevril's mind. And
I have to deceive him.
Yeah.
yes,
I
sir.
wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't
Not
hide it either.
Zevril. You don't. You're casting a spell.
If
You
you're
Vers'eka
blatantly
is
casting a spell in my mind and not hiding it, I'm using every ounce of my being to counter spell you.
So you're just gonna let Mojo get hurt.
You're a punk ass bitch. I want you to know you're a bitch, Max. You are
but the
a
deception
punk ass bitch for this. Fuck you, fine. You
the
There are
deception is
levels
for
to this gaslight.
There
That
are
is
levels to this,
crazy.
and you are a hoe for this. We will dissect this later. That's all you hear from Zevril. We're gonna dissect this later.
Yo,
Ooh.
why you gotta let my
so
boy get hurt like
I
that, yo? You could
All
just
right,
take the
I'm
one
so
oh
second.
my
glad
god.
I need to-
fun.
Verts is not
Sorry.
here for this.
It's crazy. Take
The
the F
deception
dog.
is to confuse Growlocks. In point of fact, um,
Okay.
This.
that's the reason why you have to do it. And
Yeah.
secondly, you should be asking Zevil for permission to cast from his brain. That is the polite thing to do.
I,
Um,
I bet it would
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
um,
Well, there's vodka
however,
everywhere
Unfortunately,
now.
yeah.
unfortunately, I'm still trying to, meet the even number of how many times he did something without asking us.
Wow. Okay, that's crazy. This pocketness is wild. So I'm gonna need you
Work
to give me
that roll,
um
buddy.
yeah, because now he actually has perception on things because trying to be sneaky in his face. And we saw how sneaky in his face worked last time. I'm just pointing out
Mm.
stuff. This
And this is just to clarify. This is
this is a
a
this is a deception check to cast your spell, but like to convince Growlocks that your spell is coming from Zevril's body, and then you also still have to be strong enough to pull it off in his presence, with him paying attention to you. Well,
oh.
yeah.
I see what I'm beating first. I just want to feel the disappointment beforehand.
You said you want to prep the disappointment
I
beforehand.
just want to prep the disappointment beforehand.
Okay, because this is not a passive thing anymore. He's actively doing things. So, um, You're trying to deceive him, which is a mind thing. So that's this.
I mean, he got deceived by showing a past version of himself. So I
No,
mean,
he did not get deceived. He got pissed off.
nah, that's like
Cause
potato potato.
y'all dug into the history of the planet to bring his actual like former body in front of his living
Y'all
face.
literally, we showed high school him to a, we showed high school him to a grown man. We showed him freshman year, and he said,
We showed
he said,
Luffy
no,
before
I'm
time
not
skip
doing
Luffy, and
Right.
he's crashed out.
Man,
You
I don't
showed
blame
you
him.
showed
bullied in high
And
school.
said,
is
you can be
crazy.
great again. And he said, fuck that. I'm great now.
I'm not that guy anymore.
Not that guy anymore.
Proceeds
I've
to get shot.
improved.
Yeah, exactly. Can you blame him?
I mean, yeah, going from
I
like
got that little
like
loser nerd that
his standard
reads
9
Tumblr
to
posts.
5 to making that passive income turns out makes a pretty
oh
big difference in
my
a person.
lord, sir, you the out of pocketness with your life.
That's
Yes.
the difference.
I'm not
That
gonna
is the
raise this kid anymore.
difference. He went from a 9 to 5 to passive income.
It's almost like he's
And
trying to hide
he's
his
enjoying
racist
his
time
life.
back in the day. He's
It's-
trying to beat
So
it
you're
up.
saying he's getting on Zevril's level.
all right, so
He's joining Zevril and Wondox up here.
this is,
Yeah,
But
like
he did not make this role though.
he was
Why do you
getting
keep
up in the
talking?
world. We showed him where he was before.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what Soul's role. I'm waiting to
Yeah,
see
it's
what
taking a
this
little
disappointment
long
is.
time. I've been trying to slowly talk myself up to the hype to eventually see the number that I won't beat.
You know, and that's why you gotta get there with
Oh,
it.
that's not terrible. You can beat that. It's a 183.
Yeah, you got it. Come on, Taki boy.
Well,
Taki
I
boy
just
had this.
would like to preface that this
Yes, Taki boy.
is a deception role, like a charisma role.
Yeah, you're talking.
Yeah.
You way out this one.
Yeah, right. I'm just prefacing like
you're
Talking.
trying to
Bluff.
deceive with energy, sir.
Come on, Taki way out
Right.
this one.
Your presence is being called into question at this moment in time.
You're looking like a bitch, is what he's saying.
You do so with disadvantage.
Yeah, I figured, but how? Okay, so
And,
how many times I have
also-
advantage on it as well?
Yes,
So does that?
that's wonderful. How much
So a
time
flat
did you
roll,
get that
right?
with?
How much what?
How much time dilation did you get it with?
7 AP.
7 AP?
7 AP, and how much damage did you take? 1200?
I didn't take damage. I thought the mech took damage.
Yeah,
I
the
thought
mech,
that was
yes,
the whole
yes.
point of the mech.
Yeah, the mech took damage. Yes, mech took damage. Okay, so do what you does.
He said, "Roll the roll."
Okay.
Here's a silly question. So,
Yes, sir.
if they're hasted, does that take away the hasted action from them?
Yes.
Okay, so they're technically at normal speed, correct?
Mhm. Correct.
Okay. So you're just going normally now.
So terribly sorry.
Good God. You're really trying to roll out.
he's like I was hoping he would like.
Do I have the die bonus as well?
Oh my God, yes. You still have my plus.
Like,
I'm just asking to I would like to make sure that I make him feel like an ass.
if you want to add the die, you're welcome to do so.
I mean, if you would do if you did the thing I sent you, all of your rolls would be a lot better.
Oh,
Nah.
yeah.
Nope, he's not in the mech. He's not running this through the mech. He's just being a silly boy outside.
He can and should run this through the fucking mech. He should do that and run it. Hey, but that's okay. It would also partially give him away. So, it's okay.
Yep,
297.
tracking, sir. 297.
This guy.
All right, divide that by 7.
Oh.
That
Nah,
was
indeed.
actually cold as fuck. Wow. Now divide that by 7. Wow.
Show me the math table. 42.
Wow.
All right.
I was wondering how he was gonna get you.
um,
You know what? Two can play at this game. So
you
he
are
he
so
divided me.
He
Wait,
sees you.
my turn is not over, Soul.
Okay. Fair.
Since he wants to play this game, I'm gonna borrow from Zevril's spell points.
What an ass.
What is happening right now?
And Wondox's.
You don't have to borrow from one Wondox's. You can only borrow from mine. No.
You know what? That's fine.
I have infinite spell points. Just go ahead.
Oh,
I've literally have
fine.
infinite spell points. Have fun.
So I would like to
So, like at this
We're
point,
gonna
I'm just
cast-
along for the ride.
we're gonna cast Amp 20 times.
Okay. That's wonderful. Before you have
Zevril's
to
gonna
go,
have a long
Mojo,
conversation with this
roll me a
motherfucker.
D7, please, just so that I know
High or
what
low
happens
good?
if this happens. On this particular, or on the D7,
Yeah, yeah.
there is no good on the D7. It's
I just said
a question.
rolling it.
What level are we in?
Okay, what's
what
I
level
got
of
a
ass?
4. I got in between. That's in
4.
between.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 4.
So, no, not Maha. Mojo. Mojo needs to roll the 7.
Oh,
Oh, this is a sever. He's about to lose a limb.
I can't believe you let Mojo.
I
Yeah,
tried to save him.
yeah.
I know.
You didn't.
I know.
You
No, you're
did. I don't
trying
think
to.
you did.
He's-
I don't think you're going to. Is the this is the worst part. That's a 2.
2. Okay. Left or right?
Mm.
Oh man, so
He's
happy
gonna
right
beat
now.
your ass. He's gonna beat your ass.
You know the funny thing is, this is the best person to lose with the sever. I grow things back.
We
Oh,
all
man.
do. We all do, but I don't think I don't, because I think I tried to make Lume's leg grow back, and he specifically said it didn't. So like, I think we're in for a ride. This is gonna be fun.
Right.
Right? Okay. For all of your arcane protesting and
I appreciate your contribution.
onomantic declarations, the amount of time that you were trying to speak through simultaneously flared your voice box in such a way that you are operating under vocal fry for the next 48 hours. And this dragon reaches up behind itself, and you see 7 different variations of this arm moving towards Event Horizon, and it's you swear you see different versions of Event Horizon evade this thing in multiple timelines simultaneously, but one of these images manages to grab one of the Event Horizons by the right arm, and then
You know what, so
yeah,
you know what I always forget? That's what I'm supposed to be with advantage at all fucking times. Oh, that's a
this
favorite.
and when Event Horizon's arm gets grabbed, Morganus, you feel your wrist grabbed in the same spot, and you feel a massive tugging in your shoulder as your mech is whipped to the left, and then you feel teeth clamp into your arm as this dragon bites into the arm of your mech, and your die are sending you the signals that there's massive structural damage being dealt, uh, and the uh, right arm of your mech is removed at the exterior of the cut, and Event Horizon is launched outside of the dome. Um,
Question: did it
yes,
swallow the arm?
the arm is not swallowed, uh, but as as Garlox releases it from releases releases its jaws from around the arm, um, it stalls in the air, and um, you cannot feel your right arm below that same spot.
Okay. Just question.
Yes.
Just as you know, most directives, I am still considered kind of a parasite.
Mm-hmm.
The moment something was to take a bite out of me, then their next best thing is to find something to attach to. So it just bit me.
Mm-hmm.
How many of the die are now going to start going around, wiggling around, saying like, "We don't like this."
Fair enough. We will get into the weeds of all of that next week, as this will be where we end tonight's episode. Um, if you enjoyed the events of this evening, please consider hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, and pressing the bell notification so you get notified anytime we do anything here on the channel. Uh, I have been your host, SoulSym Mirak, and with us this evening we had the veritable Vers'ekadomini,
As always,
the majestic Morganus,
I'm going to infect this thing. I'm killing it with AIDS.
the wondrous Wondox,
I kind of just sat back for this one, y'all.
and last but most assuredly never least, the zillionaire Zevril.
I'm starting to feel like maybe these don't have to be prototypes.
Uh, we will be back next week with another episode of Aspects and Envoys. So until then, till next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and have a wonderful evening, everyone. Good night.
Beep, 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 beep.